Hello, welcome, options trading pilot. I'm your chief trading pilot here. So I just want to do a quick review of what's been going on. Everybody's been talking about the bear market and the bear market. So I'm going to drill down a little bit on the Qs. This isn't going to be a very long video, but I think I want to see what's going on for the week. Tomorrow Powell speaks, so it's potentially going to be a big movement day. I think we're going to move in terms of the futures NQ 350 points, 400 points, something like that. So let's take a look real quick. I'm showing you here the triple Qs. This is the weekly chart. As you can see, the MACD is still negative. The moving average is 513 is still negative. And so when you look at that, it did hit this Fibonacci line and is showing great resistance here. I mean, great support. But this looks ugly. If you look at what it's doing, it does need to surpass the midpoint of this bar. And so it's kind of just staying there for now. Obviously, it's early in the week. We don't know what's happening. But you can see the trend is clearly down. Let's look at the daily. The daily is showing that bounce that we talked about. Sort of a rejection line. You can see this 3-day move. It's got to get above here. What is the volume profile telling us? We're sort of at a small peak here, so it may lend support. You can see that. Let's go back to the weekly just to highlight the volume profile. Volume profile is right above it. It may, sorry, this is 4 hour. We're at the fib line, is right above it. It may need to surpass this, and then it might catch up speed and head to the next fib line. So there's a chance, right? There's a possibility here that we do break out of this downturn. Personally, economically, we haven't seen anything change, right? There's still a Russian war. We still have high inflation. Oil prices, let's take a look at that. The light sweet crude oil is at 110.65. We need to have that drop significantly in order to have an effect on inflation. Supply chain, there's supply chain issues. China is nearly locked down. So I understand that the markets look forward and that we should anticipate that breaking. But if this is truly the bear market that we think is happening and there's no interference by the Fed by buying assets, we may see your typical bear market. And how long do those last? 9 months to a year. So we enter that 20% bear territory, and you saw the SPY bounce out of that. So the QQQs are already there. So I just don't see this might be a small bear trap. So just be on your toes. I traded lightly today, not much trading. Really tough to get a read as to what we were going to do today. And so I basically did little trading. You can see on the 5-minute, you would have been right to have gone in around 11 in the morning was the play. You can see that as far as a confirmation, it hit this bottom line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and it finally bounced. So when you read that, the next line would have been here. And so I think the confirming line, if this closed above the mid perhaps, but it needed to get above this, you probably would have gone in around here. Maybe used the 1 or 2 minute bars to make that decision. But once you get in there, you can see it was a nice drive. Came back down, nice drive. You would have hit here. And that would have told you the story. Sorry about that. That would have told you a story to get out at that point. So it hit it back. So that on the 5-minute bars. So looking at the MACD, let's go back to the weekly bars. MACD generally is just flat. We're looking at the RSI. It peaked up here. It's sort of coming down. We're seeing a little bit of divergence here, right? From here to here. Let's draw that real quick. Oops. Looks like I can't fit it in there. Anyway. No, I'm curious, can I fit? No. Oh, I'm drawing. There it is. You can see this is going up and this going down in the weekly. What about the daily? It's interesting, right? Flat here too. So the story is that you're gonna have to trade very carefully and set your edges. Make sure you're trading correctly. Well, this week is gonna be. I think there's gonna be fireworks this week, and next week is a short week. So I do anticipate tomorrow to get big moves. So it could be either up or down. I'm just leaning towards the down. All right, guys. Subscribe and like us. Come get great information.